This DVD is proudly put together on behalf of the Cairns Hockey Academy, RIHP Rubies and RIHP Blaze to assist in the preparation for Singapore Sixers. Okay, so with the crawling series, you can see that it's 5 to each leg, trying to keep your body as stiff as you possibly can and avoid as much hip wobble as you can. Also, it's very, very important that you don't sag with your hips to the ground, so try and stay nice and straight. Especially in this exercise, stay nice and firm through the hips. Now with the walking lunges, one of the two important things to do are, number one, keep your back as straight as you possibly can, but also ensure that the foot that you're lifting comes up over the inside of your knee. Now you can see the athlete on the right here is not doing that at the moment. However, we'll start to do it about now. So that left leg needs to come up, as you just saw then. So you can see with the athletes on your screen at the moment now, there's a lot of wobbling going on and all that sort of stuff. So just try to keep yourself nice and stable through your stomach, but also make sure that your feet still do the work with the lunges. What's important with this exercise is, as you can see, that the ball rotates to the knee that's in front of you. Don't rotate it across the other side of your body. And also the feet should be coming up over the inside of the knee on the lunge. Okay, so with the Supermans, what's important to do is, before trying to extend the leg at the rear, just bend the knee that stays on the ground and then go out to the position of the Superman. The slower the better. So out, 1, 2, hold, then in nice and slowly. With the single leg box squats, one of the most important things here is to make sure that you don't go down past 90 degrees. And slower, the slower the better. Push-ups are fairly self-explanatory. I suppose the main thing for the female athletes to look at is the fact that we're not doing any push-ups from the knees. They're all on the toes. Keep your body nice and straight. And you'll notice that the legs are a little bit apart. The feet aren't together. Especially when you get into the medicine ball push-ups, you'll need to stabilise your body with your feet being apart. The push-up and rotate isn't in your program at the moment. So as you can see with these medicine ball push-ups, the athlete's got his feet spread reasonably well apart. It just gives you a little bit more stability. Okay, so with the slam downs, as hard as you can into the ground, then it's... when you do your exercise, please, you would have noticed that with that he only did 1 each side. Do 2 each side. With the squat and throws, 2 tips. Keep your eye on the ball so it doesn't come down and hit you on the head, and don't try and catch it because a 3 or 4 kilogram medicine ball is quite heavy. Box step ups, pretty self-explanatory, but also make sure that the hands work with the legs. So as you can see, with the jumps, exactly the same thing. Gambetta wall circuit, 5 to the right-hand side, and you notice that the knees are bent, and he's throwing the ball not just with the shoulders, but with the hips as well. So make sure that you get the hips involved like you're passing a rugby ball. Then we do crossovers, which is 5 to each side as well. You notice that the knees are bent and turning, so the hips are rotating as well. Netball passes, make sure that the hands stay upright so you don't hurt your fingers, and the overheads are self-explanatory. Bridging, self-explanatory. Keep your body nice and straight. You don't want to poke your bum up in the air, but we also don't want to be sagging through the hips so that your pelvis is nearly touching the ground. Nice and stable in a straight line here with the side bridges as well, and watch the wobble in the hips. Just hold yourself nice and straight. And with the back bridge, I'd like you to do this on your elbows, please, not on your shoulders. So up on your elbows behind your body, and then keep the body nice and straight. Figure of 8, not in your program at the moment, but self-explanatory. Calf endurance isn't in your program at the moment.